Alright everyone, so we're back with some more leaks for OP-08. I do know that my last video kind of cut out for some reason. I don't know why the recording program was not picking up my mic for a good minute of it, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. But we are back with some more OP-08 leaks because Top Decks has released more images and more, leaks of the newer cards for OP-08. So let's just get right into it. So of course last time, the latest thing we got revealed on was the very disappointing King Leader and the very cool special promo of Ryuma, pretty much. So let's just get right into the new stuff. First card is going to be Jack, right? We're getting another Jack card. Of course, this is going to be used for King because it's Animal Kingdom Pirates, and he's actually a mid-range big body. So he's a 7-drop, 8k, and this character has +4 cost. Interesting. Activate main is you may rest this card, draw 1 card, and trash 1 card from your hand. Then KO up to one of your opponent's cost 3 or lower characters. Okay, so even though it's purple, right? Or no, it's black actually. Never mind. It's not purple. I thought it was going to be purple, but it's actually a black card. So, no minusing Dawn. So that's really cool, but very interesting on the very first sentence. This is the first card that like affects a card cost to where it raises the amount of cost. So like I don't know if it costs 11 to summon, which probably not because you only have 10 Dawn. So probably when it's on the field, it's actually an 11 cost card. So that's going to be actually really hard for like black just to minus cost to it, because you're going to have to minus a lot to an 11 cost card, unless you got that 10 drop Kuzan, of course, to make it a 6 cost card. But just having a card that's technically above the normal Dawn limit is really interesting. Again, because like, you know, minusing cost for black is its whole thing, and having to minus all the way down to like a certain amount from 11 is going to take a lot. But that's very interesting. Of course, we already know that black is getting its own Red Rock with Stussy, the Cypher Pole agent, so that won't be too hard. Plus Red Rock can just bottom this one as well, so there is 2 answers to it, like easy answers to it. So yeah, and then activate main, you may rest it, so it's like the Garp card from the black starter deck where all you have to do is rest it. But instead of discarding a card like on Garp does, you draw 1 and trash 1 from your hand, so you're technically hand cycling, and then you get to KO a 3 or less. So not bad. It's pretty interesting, just mostly for the very first sentence. But yeah, that's about it for Jack. I'm just really still stuck on that +4 cost, just an 11 cost card. And then we have Portgas the Ace. He's a blue character, of course, so this will probably work good in the Ace starter deck. Of course, Whitebeard Pirate, so it could work in red blue Marco. On play, reveal top 1 card from your deck. You may put it into play, 1 character with a type Whitebeard Pirates and a cost of 4 or less. Reveal the top card of your deck. You may put into play up to 1 character with the type Whitebeard Pirates. Okay, so you're pretty much just flipping the top card of your deck. So it has to be a cost 4 or less, and then after this, return the remaining cards to the bottom of the deck. Okay, so if you reveal the one, it's not a Whitebeard, it goes to the bottom. Okay, really good if you're playing that 4-drop Marco, right? That 4-drop blocker Marco, that's really good, and you top deck that and you get to play it for free. So it can work. It can work. I could see it working somewhat, but just pretty much helpful board fill for blue. And then we have another Revolutionary Army, so it's Koala, and she's not a 2k this time. The Koala is once per turn, give your leader up to one of your characters up to 1 rested Dawn. So this is gonna work really well with Dragon, of course. The Dragon that's coming out in set 7, right? Because it's all about rearranging and moving Dawn over to other stuff. So just having a 1-drop helping you move over stuff is really good, because like with the 8-drop Dragon and the Dragon Leader, and then you also have other cards from previous sets that help you move around Dawn, like the Dawn Nami. You have the 5-drop Chaka. So like moving around Dawn can be pretty easy now. Especially rested Dawn. So yeah, maybe Red Black Garp could be seeing some gameplay, who knows, with all this moving around Dawn stuff. And then we will have the new Sakazuki leader. So this is the Sakazuki leader we got in OP-05, I think. If not, then this is just a brand new one. I'm not too sure because there's nothing explaining what it is, but apparently it's a promo. Yeah, promo 76, so it's probably a whole different ability. Yeah, the participants prize for May exchange meeting will be Koala. Okay, so you get these 2 cards from the exchange meeting event. So interesting. Don't really know what that is. Can't read Japanese. So yeah, but there is a -1, so you're minusing 1 cost. Really helpful towards that 11 cost Jack. And then we have the last 2 cards here. We're going to start off with Queen. Queen is a 1-drop Animal Kingdom Pirates, right? Perfect for King. On play, look up to the top 5 cards. Animal Kingdom Pirates. You can't add Queen to your hand though, so no adding 5-drop blocker Queen to your hand. Sucks to suck. But yeah, then you add it to your hand, put the remaining to the bottom. So it's just a 1-drop searcher for Animal Kingdom Pirates. They finally get one. Technically they already had one. It's who's who, but we have one for black now. So yeah, so you just can't grab a 5-drop blocker Queen, loser. So yeah, no 5-drop blocker Queen for you off of the 1-drop Queen search. But last card is going to be Charlotte Pudding, and last video I did talk about how I was thinking how the other 2 leaders could be Rayleigh, because like Marco's a leader, so like we could get the 2 legends first mates as leaders because we got Marco, so Rayleigh could have been one. But from what it's looking like, Nami and Pudding will be the other 2 leaders we're getting in this one. So Charlotte Pudding, so we're going back to Big Mom Pirates and how they're still yellow and they're also hitting purple now. So when attacking, you may turn the top 2 life cards of your life face up, then you add 1 Dawn to your Dawn area rested. So ramping up to Big Mom is what my friend said actually when we were talking about this. Ramping up to Big Mom is going to be crazy because like you're always flipping up your life, and you always have cards to flip them back down, or you have cards to life manipulation, right? So ramping up to Big Mom will probably be not super easy, but somewhat easier, especially since Big Mom was just mono yellow. And just being able to ramp up easily now to pretty much gaining a life your opponent trashes a life, or making your opponent choose whether to keep a life or give you a life. It's gonna be pretty crazy. And not to mention the 8-drop Katakuri and all that, and then you have the 8-drop Crocodile, which helps you hand cycle and also gives you a life on top of that. So like it's gonna be, purple yellow's getting kind of crazy, I'll be honest, especially since we got the first one with Crocodile. So purple yellow Big Mom engine could be pretty interesting, right? So yeah, I might be playing her when OP-08 comes out. Her and Chopper maybe, because of course I'm gonna play Chopper. I like Chopper. So yeah, but she's probably gonna be the other one I actually play in this set, because King kind of sucks. I wasn't really interested in Marco as much as everyone else is. I mean, it is crazy how Marco gets red and blue, right? Very aggressive red, easy removal blue, and especially the Whitebeard engine. So like, it's a crazy card. Don't get me wrong, but like and a pretty good ability. It's not bad. I just don't find it that interesting. But yeah, I might actually play the Pudding and the Chopper when this set comes out. And then of course I'm gonna try my best to get that promo Ryuma, because that stuff looks really cool. And I'm still really obsessed with this Jack, where it's an 11 cost card. So I don't know how that's gonna work out exactly. But yeah, interesting stuff for this update. And you know, we still have to see what that Nami leader looks like, but you know, give it time and we'll finally get it, because it didn't take too long for these newer cards to get revealed. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Pretty short reveal to the leaks.